Hey Libras, this is Dream Priestess Tarot, and I'm here with your August readings for 2019. I'm really excited about this, and let's just hop right into it. So, the stones we have is copper, that's number one. We have lapis lazuli, number two. We have amethyst for number three. Okay, I have these Gaia cards. I keep forgetting to tell you guys, it's Gaia Tarot. And I have these little written messages that I will be incorporating into the readings. So basically, I just realized also when I was reviewing some of the videos that I'm putting up, and I'm gonna work on the setup. I'm gonna work on everything, you guys. So don't worry. It's just I just wanted to, at least get the videos up so I could, stay motivated. So yes, thanks so much for supporting me. I really appreciate that. But what was I gonna say? Um, yeah, I basically am giving you these spiritual messages that I'm receiving spiritually. Also, the feelings that I'm feeling that I feel like you guys will be feeling. So it's kind of like an empathic slash tarot slash spiritual message for the zodiac. So it's kind of all a couple of things jumbled up in one. So if you guys are ready, we're gonna go ahead and get started with number one. All right, cool. Okay, number one. So let me show you guys what you guys got. Again, you chose copper, so this is number one. Okay, so I'm just showing it to you so you guys can see it, like just in case you decide that you want to get the stone yourself. Copper helps with energizing other stones, and then also I just carry it like to energize my money. I just feel like it's like an expander, or also it can be like a magnet energy. So I might bring it about my money, to bring in more money and things of that nature. So we have the crown here, okay? Yes, you guys know things, okay? You smart, smart babies. We have heaven and earth. We have three of swords. We have emotion and intellect. And we have king of fire. I'm really feeling you guys' message right now. Whatever you guys have been going through, okay, the answer is coming. You just guys have to do the work. That's how I feel. So we have business. See that? We have luxury is for you. Yes, Libras, you guys have Venus ruling your sign. So you guys have to live a certain lifestyle. That's just how it is for you guys. Sorry. And we got listen. So this is what I'm getting for you guys. The crone. Heaven and earth. Real. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, what is that? Oh, oh. Sorry, you guys. Something was picking at me. Okay. So we got. So I want to show the cards, but I don't want to hide the stone. Okay. Okay. So this is what I'm receiving for you guys. We have the crone and we have heaven and earth. Okay. With business, I feel like you guys are very knowledgeable. You guys know a lot of things and you're just bashful about it. And that is so cute, but it's not cute when you look at your bank account and you wish you had more money. Here is why I'm getting to this. Okay, the point of this, and the thing that's funny is I know someone who has Libra Moon who normally gets this Heaven and Earth card and gets his business card too. So, yeah, I feel like you guys are very knowledgeable in some things, way knowledgeable than it more than you give yourself credit for. Like there's people who don't know nearly half as much as you who are benefiting from that knowledge, and you could be doing the same thing, if not better. We have heaven and earth, and that to me is about taking the things that are meant for you in the spiritual realm and bringing them down into the earthly realm. And that also to me means that you're combining those two. You're combining those two worlds. What you desire that you don't have, and what you already have, and what you're beginning to have. Excuse me, I have roommates. So we have this three of swords, and emotional intellect, and I feel like it's like, oh, like I'm so sorry for you that you're so awesome and that you have these skills and that you know you have the ability to create the life that you want and that things go smoothly for you and that you're meant to be spoiled and you're meant to be catered to. I mean, in your life, like that might be a way that you live, or that might be what you expect. And that's just kind of your nature, and that's just who you are, and that's a good thing for you. That's what I'm saying. You have high standards, and not only high standards, you have you know what you deserve. That's what I'm trying to get to. You know what you deserve. So when you're not receiving what you deserve, it's just like, well, how are we going to fix that? How are we going to change that? It's just that's just how you guys are going to be, because Libra is about the scales, and it's about justice. And it's about those scales needing to be balanced. Anytime the scale on one end or the other goes down, it will come back, because until it is balanced. So whenever things aren't going well for you guys, as much as you take it, as much as you deal with it, and I think this is a corporate with money, but I think this is also in your personal life and in your love life and just regular, in general, because these are general messages. You guys have emotional intellect. That means you're connected with the way you think is the way you feel, kind of, and they're together. And so when you're feeling something it is correct for you. Like, that you're not crazy, or that you're thinking too much, or that you're being too sensitive. You know that, like, girl, if I saw you, I saw you, okay? Or you looking at somebody like, no, I don't know. Like, you don't have to be like, oh well, maybe, because your answer is no. So we have listen. With King of Fire, I feel like it's time for you to get passionate again. I feel like I've said that a few times, but I definitely feel like it's time to shake things up. It's time to make some things happen. This woman has a wand in her hand. That's the thing. You guys have power. Like, you guys have power in what you know, and in your qualities and your skills. Everyone is different, so there's so many people out there. But whatever it is you do, whether you bake, or you, okay, make beauty things, okay, or if you write, or if you are a good speaker and you're involved in your community, and you know what I'm saying, what are those things that you spend hours on? That's what I'm talking about. Those things that you spend hours on for years or for months. Those things that you have been going hard on, like, you haven't thought about it as make a money making opportunity. You were just having fun, or you were just looking things up, or you were just like seeing what happened, if you tried this. Well, this is going to take you to the next level, and this is going to get you very passionate. This is what you've been waiting for. That's the thing. You're creating your own story right now. You really are. You are in control, and that's why you need to listen to yourself and not the outside world, because the outside world is not you, okay? You are you. So you know what you need, and that's why it's really important for you not to tolerate anything that doesn't sit well with you. And it's very important for you also, to start thinking about this business money, this money that could be made, because there's money there, you can see it, you can almost taste it, you can almost taste the life that you want to have. And it's not silly, this is real. Like, these are the thoughts you have, because this is the type of person you are, and this is the type of life that you are creating. So the things that aren't there right now, if you want them to manifest, you have to bring them from your head to this world, to this realm. That's the way this world works. We don't do things where you think things and you get it until you believe that you have that power. But right now, you need to do that. And we got this Three of Swords. This is so funny to me, because this is talking to me about, like, cut the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, cut the shit right now. Stop acting like this is all you're ever gonna be. Stop acting like you can't do this. Stop. Like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, not that anyone's annoyed with you, but it's just like, this is what it's going to take. And you're like, oh, what do I have to do? You have to believe in yourself. You have to stop, okay, just dragging your butt. You need to stop chilling on it. You need to stop chilling on it. You need to, it's like a hot fire under you. You know what I'm saying? You need to get that happening. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Spirit is going to work with you to help you to realize that you already know what to do. That's the thing. The manual is within you. The plan is within you. You're just not sure, because you're just like, oh, I don't feel comfortable with that. I'm not sure. I've never tried that before. I don't need to do this right now. Maybe I feel this, maybe I don't. Sometimes I get like that. And I'm living an okay life. I'm very blessed. Yes, you are very blessed. Your life is great, but it could be better. And that's why you're here, to better your life, to better your world, and to better your circumstances, to make it so that things are always well for you. And that's the thing. If the scale is tipped just a little bit, it will need to come back to being equal. So those are your scales. Your scales need to be equal. So if there's anything that is tipping your scales just a little bit, okay, a job, a relationship, if it's friendship, if it's a anything, whatever it is for you, whatever the problem is, not even the problem, but whatever it is that is keeping you from thinking the way you need to think, you know what I'm saying? You need to just cut the crap. You need to stop just allowing yourself to be, you know what I'm saying, without allowing yourself to actually be great, if that makes any sense. So yes, you guys are doing well. That's the thing. I don't see any problems. I just see you guys need to get to work, and that also it will reward you. It will make you feel better. It will be, you'll know it's right. That's the thing. You know, don't just do whatever someone is telling you. Do what is correct for you. Do what's in your heart. Do what is in your soul. Do when you wake up in the morning, you know exactly how you want to live. You know exactly what you want to make happen. You know what I'm saying? And take those baby steps. Don't be afraid. You don't have to do the most right now. You don't need to go out and, spend $1,000 to make this happen. Start with a pen and paper. Start with a plan. Start with, this is what I think is going to work. This is what I'm able to do. And also, you know what, will be surprised. You have to convince yourself that you're very valuable and that you're worth it and that you can do this. So you need to take a pen and paper, and this is what's going to be funny. Do this. Watch this. Take that pen and paper, write, and write all the things you can do. And watch, and first you're going to be acting all silly, like, oh, I can do this, I can do that, put 2, 3 things down. But if you keep writing, you will have 20, 30 things on that list that you're able to do. And all of those things, in some way, shape, or form, can make you money. You just have to choose which one you like and which one gets you excited when you look at it and you go, yes, I would love to do that. And you start envisioning every day doing these things and then actually getting profit from it, okay? The world is going to reward you, but you have to reward yourself. And you will. And this business is going to do that. It's literally going to be everything that you ever wanted. So I'm so proud of you and I'm very happy for you. Thank you so much, Libra. Love you. And I will see you guys later. I'm on to number 2. Hey, number 2, you guys chose lapis lazuli. Let's get into your message. Here we go. We have 7 of wands, okay? Defending yourself, defending what matters to you. Thought, okay? Your thought process. What's going on mentally? We have 2 of, oh, sorry, because there's a card that looks like this. That's the 2 of swords. We have 6 of swords, transitioning, going to the next step, okay? Choice, needing to make a choice. And 3 of pentacles, okay? Making moves that is going to benefit you in the future and bring you money financially. Okay, this is all about money for you Libras. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, let's put the shadow work in, and let's put this emotional intelligence in, and let me see what I'm receiving. Oh yeah, I forgot to give it to you. Okay, the message I received also is that for the little messages was shadow work. We got what do you want? Okay, and emotional intelligence. Okay, let me see. So at the end of the month, you guys are going to be making a decision, and you'll be ready. You'll be taking the steps that you've been wanting to take that have been hard for you. You just have to practice this emotional intelligence. And you already are very emotionally intelligent. You just have to practice being confident that you are doing what you're supposed to be doing. But in the beginning of the month, we have defending what matters, and we have thought. When I see this together, I'm thinking, and with shadow work, I'm thinking, you guys have to get rid of some things right now. You know, sometimes with Libras, I think of them also like twins. Like, you're not twins, it's not 2 people, but I do feel like there's your Justice, who's the hero, and you have your Justice, who's the villain or the vigilante. And inside, I think sometimes you can be either or both, or neither. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're just chilling, okay, because everything's cool. I'm trying to get to a point here. The point of the shadow work is I feel that sometimes you guys go to the dark side a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay. That's the thing. No, you're not a bad person. Nothing's wrong. I just feel like sometimes you go ahead and you go, okay, well, since this isn't working, then I'm just going to do this. But I feel like that ends up hurting you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like basically like self-sabotage. It's like the way your mind is going sometimes when you've tried to do it the right way. Of course you tried to do it the right way. It's not like you're a bad guy. You're not. You're one of the good guys. In this world, Libras are one of the good guys. You're one of the people who make this world a better place. and help people put people in their place and help people realize their self-worth. But you need to do these things for yourself first. So if you've been allowing anything, because we got the snake around your hand, um, and I feel like, you know, that's the negativity is very close to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be rude to you guys. I'm trying to give you the message because at the end of the day, that's the thing. You will heal, but there's something that you do need to heal from. And I feel like you might even be going, "What do I need to heal from? Like, what do I need to heal from?" You know, there's something that you're doing that is like against yourself, and I feel like it is mental. I don't feel like it's necessarily what you're doing. I feel like it's the way you're talking to yourself mentally. I feel like you're not being nice. Okay, I feel like you are mean. Okay, I'm talking to your vigilante right now. I'm talking to your vigilante right now, who we also love. So sit down, okay? I'm not mad at you. I'm not being rude, and I know you might be like, but you're being mean to yourself. You're saying things to yourself that you would never say to your mom, or you would never say to your best friend that you love, or to someone, you know, on your wedding day. You know, you wouldn't say these things out of love. They're mean and they're hateful, and you do it all the time. I think, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you do it all the time. You're constantly just beating yourself up, and it is not good, okay? Because you need to be healthy. um I feel like that's the thing. You do love yourself. You appreciate yourself. You know what you do. You know what I'm saying? You know all the good things, but I feel like those little things that you do that you're still working on, or the things that you're still dealing with, you're having a hard time processing it. And maybe also this could be a way you grew up, or what you've seen, obviously, because we practice what we know. So, you know, and also if people said that about you, you know, sometimes we accumulate the bad things that people have said about us, and we kind of see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if people have called us fat, we feel fat. If people have called us, you know, um, silly, or, you know, or a tramp, whatever, you know, sometimes you'll do things because of that. Not consciously, but subconsciously. You know what I mean? You'll purposely try to dress yourself a certain way so that you don't look like what that person said. Blah blah blah. But also this has a lot to do with the way you attack yourself too. If you attack yourself, other people will attack you. So if you ever feel like, damn, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. I'm being nice to people. You know what I mean? I'm treating people well, and people are treating me like crap. It's because secretly, deep down, you treat yourself like crap, and that energy is a real energy that other people can feel. You know what I'm saying? And they will react to it. And that's why sometimes everything will be fine, and maybe you're feeling some type of way, and someone will say something, and you think that they're saying something to you, or maybe they did, you know, and you're like, damn, where did that even come from? Where did this argument come from? Where did this fighting come from? It comes from within, and you're going to work on it. We have the Six of the Swords, and this is about transition. You're going to make changes, and it starts with we have, what do you want? Do you even know, and did it change? What is it that you are looking for? You know what I'm saying? Like, look back up. Let's stop talking about the vigilante talk and the mean talk. What is it that you want? You know what I'm saying? How do you want to see yourself? And not only just like, okay, imagining things like you're creating whatever, but yes, you can create yourself through your mental. And that's why if you're creating yourself through a negative mental, then that is how you start to slowly become. And it starts to, it's just not, you don't want it. That's what I'm saying. You really don't want that. I'm trying to tell you, whatever you guys want to be happy, and you want to be joyous, and you want to love yourself. You know, that's what I see. That's the hero in you. You want to feel powerful. And as you can see, hate is not power. You know, love is power. And no matter what other people say, when we all say that's corny and stuff like that, love is power. So self-love is power. I feel like you love yourself, but you're on a serious journey to love yourself more. And I feel like it's also attached to your abundance. The way that you feel about yourself also kind of shows how much money you make. If you don't feel good about yourself, you make little money. If you feel great about yourself, you make more money, or you get a job interview, or you get some indication that you are on the money trail or on the money track. So if you've been feeling tight with money lately, you need to do some self work. And also, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you, shadow work also is when you do inner work. That's when you get rid of your inner demons. That's when you know, but also embracing them too, embracing them before you get rid of them, understanding how you got to this painful place where this is how you relate to yourself. You know, even though you know you're a wonderful person, if you're not able to really see that, that is an issue because you need to see yourself as a loving, wonderful human divine being because that's what you are. You are a god, you are a goddess. So we have power. Libras definitely have power. So when you use your power for evil, evil comes. And when you really don't like evil because you're into justice, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of working against yourself. So, like I said, think about the positivity that you need for yourself right now. Libra, get your mind correct. And that might mean just watching some funny things. Maybe relax on negative things. Maybe relax on negative movies. And I don't mean negative, but I mean like a lot of shooting, a lot of killing, a lot of murder, a lot of cursing, a lot of, ego talk, a lot of talking about people, a lot of hate speeches, all the active stuff like that, politics. Maybe take a break from those things because they do stimulate you. You know what I'm saying? In a way that unless that's your love. If you love horror, then go to that. But what I'm saying is, whatever you really love, maybe you should watch those things. Some people they like to watch kittens and puppies. If you have pets, play with your pets. You know what I'm saying? Meditate. Take your time. Meditation is a really good thing. If you've been avoiding meditation, ask yourself why. That's all I ask. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm saying ask yourself why do you avoid meditation? Sometimes the things that we avoid them for a reason, and it's because it's going to make our life better, and we feel like we're not ready. So when you're ready, I would say try some meditation. Meditation is in so many ways. You can meditate and do the dishes at the same time, but most don't prefer that. But I'm saying you can get into a zone where you can start to let go of your blockages and your walls and begin to let yourself feel your love for yourself and let that overpower your negative aspects of yourself. And you need to continue to feed your hero and kind of leave the vigilante because your vigilante is very strong right now. Your vigilante is on the juice, and the thing is, there's nothing wrong with that because this is all a lesson. That's what I'm saying. Don't feel bad in any way. You're going to get through this. Everything that you go through is to make you level up and to get you to your next phase in life. And that's how it is. And that's always going to be that way. So, what do you want? An emotional intelligence. Practice it. Practice what you really want and make a choice. This is not even a choice that anyone needs to see. This is very personal and very private. This is for you. And this is just a choice that you will need to decide to make. You don't have to make it immediately. Like I said, your vigilante is strong. As soon as you say, I love my, your vigilante might be like, shut up, bitch. But you have to practice. I love myself. I love myself. I appreciate myself. I'm awesome. I do a lot of things for myself. I help people. I'm great at doing this. I'm great at doing that. I helped somebody today, and it really made me happy. I call my grandma and I let her know that I love her because I love her so much. Some people don't get a chance to do that. You need to find gratitude in yourself. Continue to say the things that are true, that are factual, because that will help you to understand that you really are a good person, that you really do have value. But you have to find the proof and you need to review it with yourself and review the good things, not the bad things, or not just the bad things. Even if it was something you're like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, but I was looking at, if you're like, okay, you know, I I did this, you know what I'm saying, and I messed up here, but when I was done, I made actions to make sure that never happened again. That is what justice is. People think that it's not making mistakes. We all make mistakes, and it doesn't help to point fingers. What you do when you make a mistake is you learn from it, and the way you learn from it is by making choices that affect you in positive ways, that make it so that instead of doing that, you do the other thing that is more beneficial. So that's how you make mistakes be more of value. Um, and understand that you're human just like everyone else, okay? And none of us are stupid ass bitches, even though we might have stupid ass bitch moments, okay? So it's your choice though. You don't have to do this ooey gooey stuff. You don't have to do this self love. You don't have to do this, you know what I mean? This revival of self, of this growth. You don't have to do it. You can continue to cross your arms and feel like you are a quote unquote bitch. But when you're ready, you will realize that there's more to you than those words, and you are really kind, and you're really loving and awesome, and you deserve an amazing life just like everybody else. I feel like you will choose that, and by the end of the month, you're going to start planting seeds. The things that, oh, I'm so happy for you. I feel that in my heart just now. you're gonna start planting seeds. So it might feel like a dark moment in this the first the beginning of the month. That's what I'm saying. You might really be going hard with the vigilante thing, but it's like you might say something so crazy to yourself, you even just stop in your tracks. Like, what the hell did you just say? Cut, bitch, motherfucker, stupid asshole. Like, that's not even a thing. You know what I mean? Like, I think I need help. I think I need to. Okay, I think I need to be nicer to myself. Like at this point, it's funny. Like it's not even. You know what I mean? It's not even like you know what I mean? It's just like I need to get help. I need to stop this. I need to love myself because I do love myself and this is crazy, you know? And yes, you will get through it. You will stop punishing yourself. You're going to start getting some things done. And baby, I'm so proud of you. You got this. I love you. And I will see you either next month or in a couple weeks. I haven't decided. Bye. On to number 3. Hey, card number 3, guys. Okay, let's see. I put them a little too far down, I think. Maybe pull it up a little bit. Okay, let me show you guys what I have for you. Um, so you chose amethyst. Here we are. Let me show you a little bit better. Sorry, there's some purple in there. You can see it a little bit there, right? Oh, oh. Well, anyway, I'm trying to convince you guys this is amethyst because it looks like clear quartz to me. So I'm like, okay, it really is amethyst. Okay, so we have King of Air. Okay, number 3, you guys. I'm ready for you guys. 10 of Pentacles. Yes. Libras, y'all are making money. I don't care what anybody says. Y'all are making money. Y'all are destined for greatness. Money's coming to y'all. Emotions. Emotions. It seems like it's about money and emotions with you guys. I feel like you guys, it's about blockages. If you guys have been coming to this reading about blockages, and you're coming about, hold on, integrity, and you're wondering about why you're not at the next step, which does involve money, let's be honest. This is why. Your emotions. We're going to get them all right and tight. Okay, here we go. Three of cups. That's what that was. And then we got don't give up. Do not freaking give up, man. I'm telling you, don't. It's not even good for you. Don't do it. Truth. Honest with yourself, man. Judgment. Okay, I'm feeling this judgment. Don't give up. Here we go. All right. So Libras, y'all are too smart for your own good. That's what the problem is. I see it now. You're too smart for your own good. You guys are really smart so that every time you come up with an idea, you're sure that's it. And most of the time it is. But I feel like when it comes to yourself, you don't always see yourself clearly. And that's a good thing because you want to see yourself the way you've been seeing yourself. Emotions. And the reason why I say that is because it says do not give up. You have money coming and you've been not feeling it. You've been feeling like you don't like your options right now. You're like, this is crazy. Like, I feel like this is just all about money right now. Like, whatever it is, even if it's a relationship, whatever, this is about money. You're like, obviously, like at this point, I've come up to the conclusion that there is no money for me. Or there's not enough money for me. Like, that's just what it is. But money is coming. It is frustrating you because the money is meant for you. You can feel it. That's why when you want more money and you look at it and you don't have it, you're like, that's odd. Okay, like I'm trying to have this and I've been trying to do that. So what's going on? Your emotions. You need to be honest with yourself. What's going on? What's going on? Why don't you feel like you deserve this money? I want to know. We're about to get into it. But at the end of the month, I will let you know we have 3 of cups. So you're going to be fine. You're going to work through it. And we have integrity. I feel like this is talking about judgment. You're going to flip your judgment on yourself. This was kind of talking about number 2, too. So maybe you might want to go back and look at that. That one was a little long, but I was really getting that one. But you guys, you need to be honest with yourself about something. There's something that I feel like even this had, it's private. It might not be for me, but there's something you're not being honest about with yourself. You know, that you've been blocking about yourself. And you're not seeing yourself very clearly. You're thinking things about yourself that are not true, and only that is keeping you from what you want. That's the thing. You're not making the moves that you could be making right now, but you feel like you can't. And then it was funny. I was talking about. I feel like there's 2 of you, and there's 2 of the girls here in emotions. There's one where she's broken down and she's in pain and she's just got her hands over her head. She's like, I can't. And then there's the girl up here who's the same girl, but she's figured it out. She's got the sword. She used her intelligence with her emotions, okay, to make what she wanted happen. And that's what you guys need to do. Your emotions and intelligence have been playing a lot in your this Libra's reading. So I feel like you guys just need to balance that. Just like you have your scales, you need to balance your emotions and you need to balance your mind. They need to match. If you're feeling something and thinking another thing and you're like, which one's the truth? Why can't your emotions be the truth? You know what I'm saying? I feel that. Like, why can't your emotions be the truth? Why is it your brain has to always make the decisions? You can't. Those scales have to be balanced, baby. That's the way you are. That's period. I'm sorry. You can do whatever you want. You can create any life you want. But one thing about you Libras and you Libra energies, Libra Sun, Moon, and Rising, you have to have your balance. There's no tip topping of the scales. So if you've been doing more mental work lately, which I feel you have, you've been overworking your brain and not really working your emotions. You haven't been. That's one reason why you can't. You're feeling like you can't make money. You can make a lot of money. This is 10 of Pentacles, baby. That's the card you want to have, and you have joy here at the end of the month. So you can do this. You can make this happen. It's going to happen, and you're going to figure it out. But you have to value your emotions. You really do. I feel like your heart is crossing its arms and it's looking at you, and it's like, if you don't treat me right, I'm leaving. Your own heart is telling you is leaving if you don't get it right, if you don't start making this pop, if you don't start trusting yourself and your instincts, if you don't start listening to your intuition, if you don't start listening to or having faith in yourself, if you don't start, okay, doing those things you know you can do, that those little things that you think about and you're like, dang, that would put me to the next level, but you're not, your heart's not there. You know what I'm saying? Your mind is like, oh yeah, you're thinking about the money so hard, you're not thinking about why you need the money. What is the money for? You know what I'm saying? Is it to get yourself into a better situation? Is it so you can move? Is it so you can have, more freedom? Is it so you can, you know what I mean, have children? Is it so, you know what I mean? There's more to money than just money. The money is what you need so that you can get to where you want to go, true. But you need to have a place where you want to go, you know what I'm saying? And you have to know where you want to move forward to. And you have to give yourself the chance. You have to. You have to be honest with yourself, okay? Stop lying to yourself. Stop telling yourself that everything's cool when things are not cool. You know what I'm saying? Because that is basically self-harm. You know what I mean? That is self-abuse to yourself. That's like if your feelings was a child and you ignored it all day, okay, what happens to the child? It dies, or it becomes hungry, or it becomes distrustful, and that's when the happy baby's not happy anymore. So what do you need to do? You need to eat well, okay? Make sure you're eating well. Make sure you're taking care of your body. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that's just will get everything off your plate. You won't have to worry about so many things to know that your energy's up. Um, Maybe chill on the coffee. If you're drinking coffee, if you're doing a little anything too much, calm down with that. Stop that overstimulation stuff. You know what I mean? You don't need to be more stimulated because then it's like you're just trying to get away from something. You're just trying to get away from your emotions. You need to get closer to the emotions. You need to start writing things. Start writing, I feel. Start talking, I feel. When people say, oh, what do you think about that? Say, I feel like, and even if I feel silly, that's the thing. Do the silliness. You know what I'm saying? Just like a baby, or a child. They do silly things. It doesn't make them retarded. It doesn't make them lame. They're kids. And you also are a kid in a man's body. So you need to take care of your inner child. You need to take care of your inner work. Do not give up. Do not give up on yourself. Whatever is going on where you feel like you've hit a block, you can feel that block, but all you need to do is do the work that is needed. And that means to cater to yourself. You're really going to take care of your feelings, your emotions. Whatever that means. If you need space, take space. If you need a moment, you know what I mean, but just to cry, go ahead and cry. If you haven't cried in a long time, do it. Do that. Who cares what people think? That's another thing. If what people think about you means that you can't feel what you feel, then it's not right for you. That's the thing. Your feelings are very important. You need to value your feelings. You need to give yourself permission to be who you want to be. You need to be who you are every second of the day. Every minute you're not being you, it is a problem. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't make you feel good. And that's why you don't feel good. So don't ignore it. Don't be like, oh, things are wrong. I don't know what's going on. Like, really? You really don't know? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and take your time to be real with yourself. Okay? Do something cool. Go bike riding. You know what I mean? Get into nature. Nature is very good for you. Smell some flowers. Play with some pets. Do something fun. And integrity, you should feel comfortable naked, okay? You should feel comfortable being naked. And what I mean about being naked is not just take your clothes off. I'm talking to, or that too. You know what I'm saying? You should love your body. Love your body all the time. Love yourself. Love your mind. Maybe you need to look in the mirror and just look at yourself naked and just be like, this is me. And if that sounds like, oh my God, then do it. That's what I'm saying. That's the point. You need to get over that, oh my God, and get to the point where you are comfortable with yourself. And by the end of the month, by the time you're done, you're going to feel better. Like, oh, what else was I going to say about the naked part? No, I was going to say, you should feel like you don't need to have armor on. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you're protecting yourself, but you shouldn't have to protect yourself all the time. You shouldn't have to feel defensive. You shouldn't have to feel like someone's attacking you, or someone's hurting you, or you're going to get hurt, or like you're going to embarrass yourself, or this is not going to work. This is going to be weird. Don't feel like that. Don't get into that. Forget that shit, man. No, that's not self-love. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You need to love yourself, and you need to know that you are fine. You are more than fine. You are great. Everything is going to work out. Like, but you have to do the work. And this work doesn't cost you anything but time and patience and positive energy. Really giving it a shot. Start with gratitude. Start with the things that you're really grateful for. That if it happened today, you will be sad. You know what I mean? Be grateful for your mom. You know what I mean? Be grateful for your kids if you have them. Be grateful for your opportunities. Be grateful for your experiences. Be grateful for the house that you live in. Be grateful for the food that you eat. Be grateful for the hair that you have. You know what I'm saying? Because these days, okay? Be grateful for the nice skin you have. Be grateful for your eyes. Be grateful for the heart that you have. Be grateful for the life that you have. Be grateful that every single day you get to choose. You know what I'm saying? What you want. And let yourself soften with those things. Like, yeah, let yourself feel the love that you've been ignoring for a long time, okay? Because it's really time, and you really kind of don't want to put it off any longer. You know what I mean? And that money is going to burst through the door. It's going to kick down your door, and the money gonna snatch you, okay? The money's gonna come get you. I'm trying to tell you, and I feel that for you. And if you don't believe it, it's because you don't believe in yourself, and you need to believe in yourself. You know, that's really point blank period, and that's really important. You know, if you don't believe in yourself, how are you going to make the moves that you need to make that you never made before? You need all that. You already got the smarts, you got the intelligence. You beautiful, Libra. You know you cute as hell. You handsome. You look good. You know everything that you need to do. You just need to follow your heart. Yes, follow your heart. Like what? Follow your heart? Yeah, try that. Try it. Follow your heart, and watch it lead you to money, abundance, happiness, peace. You're gonna by the end of the month, I feel like you're gonna be like, it's time to celebrate. And I hope to celebrate with you. I love you so much. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see you for September. I might be back in a couple of weeks to do another reading, so please look out for me. Love you so much. Thank you. Bye.